Hola chicos, welcome. Today we are coming at we are in Mexico City, but that's not where we want to be. We're on a mission to find the famous Grutas de Tolantongo. ¿Cómo se dice? Tolantongo. The grutas or caves are about 3 hours outside of the city, or 4. But the problem is that we have no idea how to get there. But lucky for us, we're inside the bus station in Mexico City. So our mission is to find a bus, go up there, and then stay the night. The other thing about the place that we're going is that you can't reserve any hotels or any rooms there. We don't know how we're gonna get back, and we don't know if we can stay there. So it's an adventure. We don't know how the day is gonna go, but join us as we go find the Grutas de Tolantongo. And I forgot to introduce our friend here. We're with Luisa. But even though we're in Mexico, Luisa is not Mexican. I met her in Bogota, actually. Colombia. But this bus station is one of the nicest bus stations that I've seen traveling. It's really not that busy. I see a few tourists walking around, but everything is super clean, super nice. And so now we're going to look for some food, some coffee to get us started for the day. So we found our bus. We're going to Ixmiquilpan. ¿Cómo se dice?
Ixmiquilpan.
Ixmiquilpan. And then from there we're going to, it's a pueblo in Hidalgo. I think Hidalgo is the state, I'm not sure. And then from there we're going to go to the church, and apparently from the church they have buses that go straight to the grutas. So, but we've enlisted the help of our friend Eduardo, who lives here in Mexico City, and yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. So we've hit a little bit of a roadblock. Apparently, if you want to take a bus like that in Mexico, you need your passports. So, and the car ride back to the hotel is 45 minutes. And so what we're gonna do is take the metro back to the hotel, get our passports, and then come back and find the bus. And hopefully we'll make it to the place. And like I said, the thing is about the rooms there is that you can't reserve them. It's first come, first serve. And we don't know how to get back if we don't find a room. So it's a race against time now. But that's okay. We will not be deterred. The cool part is that now we get to see what the metro looks like, so.
Hola, buenos días. ¿Me regalas 3 boletos, por favor? Sí. Gracias.
Tickets are only 5 pesos, which is like 25 cents. So. See? Oh. So we just missed it, but the security guy literally had to push the people into the train. It is currently about 15 minutes until 10. We woke up at 5:30 a.m. to catch the 7 o'clock bus, but because we forgot our passports, now we have to be late, but that's okay. We have our tickets. We'll see, the buses look pretty nice. First we're going to Ixmiquilpan, and then we're going to try and find a bus from there to Las Grutas. Also, they're called grutas, but they're more like pools. I don't really know what to expect. I'm just along for the ride, like usual, so we'll see how it goes.
Gracias.
¿Qué cosa? El nombre de la empresa. Seguridad, niño de mono. ¿Ya quedó del cierre? Piénsalo, dice todo lo que
¿Quieres
Pues,
ventana o pasillo?
¿Qué quieres tú?
Cualquiera.
Ventana.
Ese es el nombre de la empresa. No sé si los
So we made it on the bus, and we've got Spanish dubbed American TV playing. And I'm probably gonna take a nap. So we have arrived at our next stop, the city of Ixmiquilpan, or something like that. You can see we have a Mexican playground. These two crazy Latinos are wearing hoodies, but it's quite hot outside. The bus dropped us off right next to the highway, but now we're walking to a market or a church where theoretically there's another bus that will take us to Las Grutas.
¿Dónde lo viste? ¡Ah!
And here we have a Mexican punch buggy. One thing that I've noticed about Mexico is that they're very good at maintaining cars, so you'll see lots of old cars on the road. We've arrived at this nice plaza, and I don't know about you guys, but I think I may have found my Mexican girlfriend. It's interesting right now. You'll see there's a little store there selling Mexican flags and that kind of thing. And then also on this old building, they have some decorations. Because in just a day or two is the Independence Day for Mexico. And I was told by Eduardo that that scared the shit out of me. But looks like ¿Cómo? Well, that scared the absolute shit out of me, but pretty cool to catch on camera. And right on cue, I'm sure they're practicing those fireworks for Independence Day. And you can see in their building here, they have Viva Mexico 2023. Now the only problem is that I don't know what we're doing here, and I don't think Eduardo knows either. We'll see. We have to find a bus or something like that. But what a nice view. So apparently Eduardo said that the barbecue here is really good. And he's right. So here we ordered basically half a kilo of meat, and then we can make as many tacos as we want. The cilantro, the sauces, and everything. And we also ordered consume, which is this consomme. So we'll see how it tastes. It's good. It's really fun.
¿Quieres con agua? Gracias. ¿Algo más? Por ahora no.
Por ahora está bien. Gracias. Gracias.
De nada, ¿no quieren consumir? Pruébalo.
Hello guys. Okay, so here in Hidalgo, there were a lot of Englishmen that arrived here in the 18th.
So Hidalgo is the state.
The state, yeah, precisely. because they were mines over here, and they were working on the mines. The first hot block that existed in all Mexico country, it's from Pachuca, Hidalgo. And it was, if I'm not mistaken, from 1900, for example. And well, right now, what we're hearing right now is the barbacoa. It's a dish, I think it's lamb. Yeah, it's lamb. Yeah, it's lamb, and they have to bury the animal and cook it underground. And well, this is the envelope on what they do it.
¿Pero qué es este? ¿Nopal?
If I'm not
O?
mistaken, I think
Nopal, ¿verdad?
it's nopal o plátano.
Ah,
Like
the leaf.
the leaf of the bananas. Yeah, they do both of them. And well, it has a really great taste. The best barbacoa in the whole country is from this state.
From
It's very
Hidalgo.
famous. Yeah.
And it is delicious. It's really good. At long last, we have found our transport to the final destination. But it looks like nobody is here.
No, pues las 2:25. ¿Una hora?
So there's no bus for another hour. So I guess we'll hang out.
Sí, el nopal.
¿Y esos son... ¿Eso es el parque o...?
Ajá. Bueno, esas son las grutas, estas son las pozas. Este es el río.
Oh, these are the pools.
Ajá.
Okay.
Este es el río. Y bueno, creo que también puedes entrar, que es como el inicio del volcán, de la cabrón.
Luisa. ¿A dónde vamos? Where are we going?
A las Grutas de Tolantongo.
We're finally on the bus. So, finally, the last step of the journey. Por fin. We started the day at 5:30, now 11 hours later, we made it.
El regreso también lo toman desde aquí. Gracias.
So this place is called the Grutas de Tolantongo, which in the native language means hot running water. Because the springs are hot springs. We'll see. It's hot outside right now. We're basically in the middle of a desert. But right now we're walking over to where the pools are to see if we can reserve a hotel room for the night. Casi. I don't think they know where they're going. Maybe here. ¿Pero dónde?
Ah, ok. Gracias. Hola, disculpe, ¿sabe dónde está la recepción?
Está aquí, arriba, arriba.
Ah, ok, va, listo, gracias.
What is this thing? It's so cute. Hey, buddy.
Qué precioso. ¿Y yo? Parece un perrito. No lo puedes tocar. Pregúntale al señor.
Animales salvajes.
Ah, es porque
Sí, vi sus colmillos. Y mami,
Patitas tan lindas.
los animales salvajes matan
Me encanta.
I have no idea what this thing is, but
Mira esas patitas.
alright, time to check out the room. Oh, there. Let's see what 1,300 pesos gets us for the night. Oh, you can see the. Let's see. Los vecinos. Well, it was 1,300 pesos, which is like probably like $70, $75. But it's in a resort, so it's not too bad. We got some Mexican water. Agua Nueva. De manantial. Let's try some Mexican water. Sin sodio, sin gas. Ooh, that's good water. I give it a actually, it's not as good as the first sip. You know, I was just thirsty, so I would probably give it a 6.8. 6.8 out of 10. 6.8. You heard it here first. Agua Nueva de Mawatial. So, as you guys might be able to tell, I've already gone and taken a dip in the pools. But I really can't emphasize enough how much in the middle of nowhere we actually are. We had to take a bus for 3 hours all the way to a town that is really quite a small town in the middle of nowhere. And then from that place, we took another bus to this place, which took another 2 hours or so, maybe an hour. And the whole way was just pure desert. But you can see why they built a park here, because they have these natural volcanic springs and a big river and all these pools. It's really quite cool. All in the middle of this big valley where you have an amazing view built into the side of the mountain. So let's go find our friends and get ourselves in a pool. So the water here starts from the very top, where it's the cleanest and the warmest, because these are volcanic springs. But every single pool gets a little bit colder and probably a little bit more dirty as well. I imagine some of these families that have the good pools have been there all day. I mean, check this out, guys. Look at this view. Oh, great. I just got my towel wet. Everywhere along the route, they sell these water shoes. Hola. Saludados.
Hola, hola.
You can see they have a bridge going, and somebody built a nice little house on the hill over there. But yeah, this is the life. I don't see anybody with any beers in the actual pool, so it's too bad. It would be a nice place to drink. But yeah. So my lens is probably getting a little wet, but getting closer to the wall, you can see after all this time these things are constantly running, and all the minerals from the water are building up to make it into a monopoly, because this water really is from the natural spring, straight from the source. Although I wouldn't want to drink it, because you have to remember there are 3 pools above us with people in them that are probably peeing, you know, right into our pool, so. Lou is relaxing under the free water massage. So, right now it's 8:30. We ended up staying much later, watched the sunset, and we managed to get to the very top pool where the water is the warmest. Where we were, it was pretty cold actually. I mean, it wasn't cold, but to stay for a long time, as it gets colder outside, it was. But it was really, really nice. There was a pool over there where there were no lights, and the stars were absolutely beautiful. And it was warmer too. But now we're gonna go back, find something to eat, get showered, then go to bed early so we can go check out the river tomorrow.